Have you ever wondered when playing a Pokemon game, where is this generation based on? Every single game is based off of something, whether that be a city, region, state, or even country. The origin of each game also has a huge part to play with not only the story, but also all of the region types, for example, the Alola type Pokemon. Let's go through each generation and talk about the origin and the impact that it has on that game. We do Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh content on this channel, so if you like the video and want to appease the god Arceus, please drop a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Generation 1 Kanto. This generation is based on just the real-life Kanto region in Japan, crazy enough.
Oh, that's so cool!
It takes a lot of inspiration from that region. Saffron City is based off of Tokyo. Vermilion City is a hybrid of Yokohama, which is Japan's world's largest seaport, and Chiba City. The Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town is based on the Ushiku Daibatsu, which is a towering Buddha statue in the Ibaraki Prefecture. The Magnet Train in Saffron City is based on the Tokyo and Osaka train stations, which are connected by the Bullet Train line. Viridian Forest is inspired by the Akuchuchibu Mountains, which I'm sure I completely butchered that name. And Pallet Town is based on the creator of Pokemon Satoshi Tajiri's hometown in Machida City. As the very first game, it's super cool that a place where Satoshi grew up and saw every single day could be transformed into something that we all loved playing and could grow up on as well. Generation 2 Johto is similar to Kanto, being based on the Kansai region of Japan. Some popular places in the Kansai region are Osaka, Nara, and Kyoto. Ecruteak City is heavily based off of Kyoto with the Bell Tower, which drew inspiration from the Golden Pavilion, while the Burn Tower is based off of Saji, which was a Kyoto temple which had burned down twice. I visited Kyoto in 2018, and seeing the Golden Pavilion and Kyoto as a whole, you can definitely see where they drew the inspiration from. Other Johto locations would be Goldenrod City, which is based on Osaka being a bustling metropolis, and Violet City, which is based on Nara, the first permanent capital of Japan known for its temples. I do wonder if Satoshi had just the ultimate nemesis like Red that hung out in the Kyoto mountains just waiting for him, and that's why he added Red to Johto. Generation 3 Hoenn is based off the Kyushu Island on the west side of Japan, which was taken and turned 90 degrees counterclockwise to improve the playability on the Game Boy Advance's horizontal screen, which is so cool that they did that. Little Root Town is based off of Sasebo, Nagasaki. Rustboro City is based off of Fukuoka City, and Lava Ridge Town draws inspiration from Aso, which is home to a large active volcano which most recently erupted in 2021. The entire game is based off a diverse landscape with mountains, forest, and oceans, which we see reflected in the legendary Pokemon Groudon and Kyogre, wanting to expand land and sea. And then we have Rayquaza coming in with a chair from the top rope to stop it all. Generation 4 Sinnoh's Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are based off of Hokkaido, which is the northernmost island of Japan. It draws heavily from the landscape's mountainous terrain, with Mount Coronet resembling Hokkaido's Izo mountain chain, and all the lakes being based off of real lakes. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity mimicking Lake Toya, Lake Kusharo, and Lake Kucharo. Jubilife City is based on Sapporo, which is Hokkaido's largest city, and Veilstone City is based off the port city Abashiri. Sinnoh adds elements of the Ainu culture, which are the indigenous inhabitants of Hokkaido. You see a lot of inspiration from their culture in the entire For Pokemon Legends Arceus with the headbands and the intricate patterns. No Pokemon are directly made to resemble Hokkaido, but with the mountainous terrain, it comes with Pokemon like Abomasnow, Glaceon, and Mamoswine. Next, we have Generation 5, which brings us all the way over here to the USA, being based on New York City. This is the first game which took us away from being based on only a Japan region. The game director, Junichi Masuda, visited the city and had appreciation for the cultural diversity. Even the Japanese name for Unova is Ishu, which means many kind or one kind. Many places are based on real New York locations. Castelia City is modeled on Lower Manhattan, featuring skyscrapers. Skyridge Bridge is based on the Brooklyn Bridge. The Battle Subway is based on the New York subway system with just a few less crazy people in it. And Intralink, which is based on Central Park. The only thing they're missing is a rat Pokemon which hangs out in New York and will steal your pizza. Generation 6 Kalos is based on France. The Kalos map much resembles the northernmost part of France and has many landmarks inspired by it. There are also Pokemon inspired by the location. The legendary Pokemon were not inspired by this location as they were inspired by Norse mythology, but the starters Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie all draw inspiration from animals like hedgehogs, phoenix foxes, and frogs. Lumiose City is based on Paris, and the Prism Tower in Lumiose is modeled after the Eiffel Tower. The emphasis on fashion reflects France's focus on clothing throughout the years. You'll even find many hotels, cafes, and restaurants around the game. The region name Kalos originates from Greek and means beauty. Next is Generation 7 with the Alola type region with Sun and Moon, which are heavily based on the islands of Hawaii. From the region name Alola to each region Pokemon having been inspired by Hawaii. Each island from the game is based off of an actual island of Hawaii. Melimeli is based off of Oahu. Okala is based off of Maui, Ula Ula is based off of the island of Hawaii, and Poni is based off of Kauai. The Island Challenge and Island Kahunas are inspired by Hawaii traditions and the role of Kahunas, which are experts and priests. Z-moves resemble hula moves, and the Alola type Pokemon draw inspiration from the culture through their designs. Character names in the games are also based off of plants and produce which are found in Hawaii. The region features Hawaii's environment with tropical climates, volcanoes, and jungles. Generation 8 is the Galar region with Sword and Shield and is based off of the United Kingdom, which is why we see Bisharp who has knives on his arms, because we know everyone from the UK has a knife on them. I think they're born with a knife, actually. The Galar region map is just the UK flipped upside down. You'll find famous landmarks like the Big Ben, London Eye, and Stonehenge. Some characters have British accents, and you'll even find fish and chips in the game. The gyms are styled like football stadiums, and you'll see a good amount of telephone booths scattered around. Some Pokemon that took inspiration from the UK besides Bisharp would be Surfetch'd, which is a reference to King Arthur, Corviknight, which is inspired by the ravens that are kept at the Tower of London, and Galarian Rapidash, whose horns are a nod to the national animal of Scotland. And lastly, we have our most recent generation, which is Generation 9 Paldea. Paldea is based on the Iberian Peninsula, which includes Spain, Portugal, and Andorra. It draws inspiration from each one of these, but mainly from Spain. The Uva Academy has similarities to the Barcelona Sagrada Familia. The game incorporates a lot of Spanish culture, from characters using Spanish phrases to the picnic feature, which is a nod to the popular Spanish bocadillo. Pokemon designs are inspired by the Iberian wildlife like Smoliv, which resembles a small olive, and the Paldean form of Tauros, which is a fighting Spanish bull. That is all of the generations. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any comments about anything that I missed in a generation, please drop it in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite generation is down below as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you liked the video, please drop a like. Gotta appease Arceus and all of that. Anyways, have a good one.